Testing. 1, 2, 3. In the chat, let me know if you can hear me. Just making sure that everything is running smooth, and we're going to get started soon. I can hear you, great! Thanks for letting me know. It looked like on my end I had a technical difficulty problem, but it seems like it's all sorted out. Well, hi everybody! Welcome to today's virtual write-in. Tonight we're going to be hanging out for an hour here on the Writers Atelier YouTube channel and working on our stories. And if this is your first time on this YouTube channel, you might be wondering, oh, that's not the... I meant to go to another slide, but hi, I'm Paige. I'm going to be your host today. Ha-ha! You might be wondering, what is Writers Atelier? So, Writers Atelier is an amazing community and writing space started in Winter Park by Raquel Henry with the mission to encourage, teach, and inspire writers to tell their stories. And that is what we're going to be doing today online, all hanging out and writing together. And if you're wondering who I am, sometimes I have a slide that says, hello, my name is Paige. But we can just skip that and I'll say, hi, I'm Paige. I am part of the Writers Atelier community. I help run the YouTube channel and make the videos and stuff. And I also have a young adult novel called Confidence, the Diary of an Invisible Girl. I can hear you but not see you. Kim, can you see me now? Maybe? Hopefully? So we've been doing these virtual write-ins for, I think this might be virtual write-in number 3. So there's sometimes some technical difficulties that I'm ironing out, so please don't hesitate to let me know if the audio sounds funny, if the picture is getting fuzzy, or anything like that. Kim says, Paige is awesome! You're awesome too! Oh, it's so nice to see you here today! And, Albino Curiosity, welcome to the stream. Actually, I am going to retweet that we are live right now, and in the meantime, I would love to know what you guys are planning on working on today, if you are currently in the middle of a project, and also, did you participate in Camp NaNoWriMo? That just happened. It was a thing. I decided to do revisions for Camp NaNoWriMo, and I didn't quite make it through my entire story. I got to chapter 6 of 18, but I did my best, and I'm really honestly loving it, and I think sometimes with revisions it's okay to be a little bit slow and steady. Oh, I'm Liz! Hi, Liz! Welcome to the stream. Galactic Problems! Danny! Welcome to the stream! Oh, I'm so glad to see you here! Hooray! It's a party in chat tonight. Okay, before we jump into the write-in, I am gonna very quickly just check the audio. Oh, I have it running through my microphone, so I actually can't do that. We're gonna trust that everything is good. Gonna keep our fingers crossed. The last virtual write-in, we ended up kind of running it like a radio show, where the camera just totally stopped working, and it was just the sound of my voice the whole time. Kim says, did you submit for Pitch Wars? I did it this afternoon, and good luck to everyone else who is submitting for Pitch Wars. It's very intimidating, but at least for me, as soon as I hit send on the submission, I felt like there was like just this big weight off my chest, and I was like, I can breathe again, I can get back to writing and working on projects, and I feel like I got like a whole part of my brain that was worrying and stressing out about typos back, but that's one of the reasons it's so great to have a writing community, because I was able to reach out to so many different people for like help and critique on my query, and yeah, made it a whole lot less scary for sure. So I think with that, why don't we jump into our first prompt. That's why we have this strange black box on the screen. It's so you can read the text. So I got all of these from a random prompt generator online, and if this is your first time attending a virtual write-in, all of the prompts are always optional. So they are meant to just be inspiration, a jumping off point if you need them, but if you want to totally disregard the prompts and just write whatever is in your heart at the moment, that is totally fine too. So the first one, it's a little bit dramatic. It's spider threads caught at her face, a sign that no one had been there yet. Bum bum bum. Very mysterious. Alright, there's one little thing I have to do to... How do I... So another little explanation, if I seem a little bit confused, I normally do live streams and virtual write-ins over on my Twitch channel, so I'm very used to like the Twitch interface, and then sometimes I hop over here on YouTube and it takes me a minute to remember where all of the buttons are. So I just need to minimize this. Aha, I figured it out. Alright, thanks everybody. Kim says, when you're such an awesome writer, you don't need much revision? Are you talking about me? My rough drafts are... They're rough drafts. I always need a lot of time to revise. And a whole lot of beta readers. Kim says, I think I can tweak the prompt. Awesome! Okay. It looks like I'm going to be writing by hand, which I did not anticipate because my computer's running a little bit slow. But that's okay, because I have a pen here and a notebook behind me. Somewhere. This will work. Cool. It is always good to have some spare notebooks for occasions like this. This is Raquel! Welcome to the stream, Raquel! For anyone who is new to the stream, Raquel is the reason that all of this exists, so round of applause for her through the computer screen. She is the incredibly awesome boss lady behind Writers Atelier, and we are all so lucky to have her. Alright. And let's put 10 minutes on the clock and start writing about creepy spiders. Seems like just a good place to start, just with the most stressful prompt I have. So, Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
Okay. I actually don't like this notebook, so I'm gonna grab my other one. So I'm gonna be a little behind on this one, but please keep writing, and I will be right back. There we go. Spider threads caught at her face, a sign that no one had been there yet. Ooh, I know exactly where to put this. Oh, I'm like right in. I'll just move. It looked like my eyes were like censored from where I was sitting. On the surface. Alexa, how much longer on the timer? We probably have like 4 minutes left.
You have one timer, a 10-minute timer. You've about 6 minutes.
Ooh, I was wrong.
seconds
6
left.
minutes and 20 seconds left. Okay. Alexa, how much longer on the timer? It's probably about 3 minutes now, if I'm guessing right.
You have one timer, a 10-minute timer, with about 2 minutes and 20 seconds
2
left.
minutes and 20 seconds. And that is time. Alexa, stop. Cool. So I would love to hear what you guys... Alexa, stop. All right. So I would love to hear what you guys ended up writing about, and if you use the prompt or not. Feel free to share a small snippet, maybe your favorite quote or a fun line of dialogue, whatever you'd like in the chat. There is a character limit, so if it's like a huge paragraph of text, maybe pare it down just slightly. Let's see. Danny says, I've been working on a scene where my characters have to explore an old warehouse. They're detectives on a case. So this fits perfectly. Awesome. Oh, I'd love to hear what you ended up writing. So one of my characters I have going to an old cottage that she kind of vaguely remembers, but it's like basically like a forgotten childhood memory. And I guess I haven't really described what I'm working on this stream, but I'm doing a YA story about teen witches who get expelled from school and are banished to live in the mortal realm. So this is one of the characters who's been in the mortal realm for a while, and she learns that there are secrets in her past that she's not super aware of. So I have her going to like an old witch's cottage, and let me see if I can find a little snippet to read out loud. Oh, I had trouble describing something, and maybe you guys can suggest suggestions if this is something that I end up working in and revising. And I'll read it out loud in a second, but someone kind of like frantically being like, "Whoa!" like moving their hands across their face to try to like get the spider webs off. I wasn't sure if there was a more like eloquent way to say that, but let's see. She shook off the spider webs frantically, running her hands across her face to make sure there was nothing left, and tried to catch her breath. She noticed something shining in the hollow of the tree that caught her eye and reached in to reveal a small ornament that she felt like she'd seen before. The picture was faded now, like something from a dream. Her eyes stared at it her eyes strained to see it in the moonlight, and then it trails off. So it's something that I don't know if I'll keep or not, but I like the idea of while they're out there exploring the cabin, they find little remnants of spells and magical items and stuff. Kim said, Broommates. Yes, the working title of what I'm working on is Broommates. And Kim also said, I started a new story with the prompt I doctored. Ooh. I have a feeling if it's from Kim, it's probably on the spooky side. Maybe. Slightly. Perhaps. Alright. Flip into a new page. And at any point in time, feel free to share your work in the chat. Even if it's not for the particular prompt that we're moving on to. Let's see. Our next one is going to be... Oh, I can't read that. Hang on. Oh, I've forgotten what it feels... I've forgotten what it's like to feel young as our second prompt. So I'm going to set that timer for 10 minutes again, and yeah, prompt is on the screen if you'd like to use it or not, and let's do the thing. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, cool. You never know if she's going to listen or not. Danny says, oh man, gotta leave the stream early, dinner time. Hope everyone has a great time writing. Thank you! I'm glad that you were able to at least hang out for the first prompt, but I hope you have a fantastic dinner and a great rest of your night. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you later, and hopefully at a Writers Atelier event. We probably have like maybe half of the time for this prompt. Alexa, how much longer on the timer? I'm thinking like 5 minutes or so. We'll see if I'm good at guessing.
You have one timer, a 10-minute timer, with about 5 minutes.
5 minutes! I get so excited when I guess right. Alright. Ooh, Kim's sharing a bunch of fun stuff in the chat. I'm excited to read that as soon as the timer goes off. wow, that went by fast. Alexa, stop. Okay. Time to turn my attention back to chat. Okay, so for the first prompt where we were writing about the spiders, Kim shared, at first I was not sure what it was until I felt something crawl down my arm. Successfully gave me the heebie-jeebies. Gosh, I'm gonna read the next one, but just the other day, there was a tiny spider on my shoulder, and Matt, my husband, walks over to me, and I'm talking, I can't remember what I was talking about, but he just looks at me, and looks like really like at my shoulder, very focused, and then just goes, you have a spider on your shoulder. I was like, what? I didn't know what to do. I just kind of like brushed it off, and it's probably somewhere in our house. Oh well. From the last prompt, which was, I think it was, I've forgotten what it feels like to be young. Kim shared, they resembled skeleton arms. I knew if the wind blew, they would move. I could imagine them scraping against the side of the house as if some demon creature was trying to get in. Ooh! I like it. That's so fun. Another round of successful heebie-jeebies from Kim, who never disappoints. Let's see. Okay. I didn't really go the creepy angle on this one. I kind of went the worried mama bird. So let's see. I want to try to find like a good bit of banter, because it's mostly banter. Alright, for context, my character kind of went away to do the best way to describe it, even though it makes it sound like it's a spy novel, which it's not. They went for like a secret mission. They kind of went to do their own investigation and left the rest of the group. So they're dealing with some sort of mysterious magic force, and yeah, now they've returned home, and they walk up to the door and they try to get in, and it's locked. So I can't believe they locked us out, Melody sighed. I can't believe you lost the key. Hey, shut up, Melody snapped, and then leaned back, looking at the sky. This shouldn't be a problem, she thought. No one was supposed to leave until she got back. So they should have been right there to let her in as soon as she came home. They should be here, she said through gritted teeth. It's broad daylight. And yeah, so basically her friend is like, why are you even worried? And she's like, because I'm worried. And Kim says, yes, I'm doing horror again. Awesome. It looks like we have a couple new people watching the stream. If you are just tuning in, hello and welcome. We are doing a virtual write-in today. So as you can see, on this side, we have an optional prompt, and we're going to be jumping into our next sprint in just a second. And if you're just tuning in, or if you've been watching for a while, feel free to share what you are working on in the chat. Oh, yeah, okay. So this one is a dialogue prompt, and it's, is there something you want to tell me? Which I feel like pretty versatile. That could work for a couple different, well, I think probably for any different genre and stuff. It's nice, because I normally take a good amount of time to try to, like, gather the prompts up before the screen, and it's always nice when you find one, and it doesn't matter if it's, like, what time period it's set in. Like, sometimes I'll find really fun prompts that will be about, like, a cell phone, and, I mean, I guess you could change it to carrier pigeon, but some things just don't translate. So I'm gonna set 10 minutes on the clock. And let's do this sprint. So Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
And if we want to try to do a shorter sprint, like a 5 or 7 minute one, feel free to let me know if that sounds fun in the chat, and we can try to write just like really quick. All right, is there something that you want to tell me is our prompt? What is the name of the thing which is around porches? Fence, rail, or what? What do you call that? Railing, porch, if it's like a wraparound porch. Because porch fence doesn't quite sound right. Anyone in chat know the answer to that? Fence, rail, how would you describe? Awning isn't right. Beams. If I think of it, I will let you know. Oh, no problem. I don't know which one it was, but I'm glad that it helped. Where is the paper? knows a lot, welcome to the stream. Is that a suggestion for what to call the fence rail? If so, thank you for sharing. And feel free to let us know what you're working on today. I think we have a couple minutes left in the sprint. Let's see. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have one timer, a 10-minute timer, with about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Yeah, oh, awesome. Okay, that is time. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. All right. I liked this prompt. I ended up writing a scene that I think I might work into the ending of my story. Let's see if I can like find a snippet that's not... I feel like this ending might change, so I'm not like super worried about spoilers and stuff, but let's see. And I always say this, but you know. No, I don't think anyone expects anything that we share during these write-ins to be polished or perfect. Like, we are all just jotting down words and ideas and thoughts, so this is a judgment-free zone, and yeah, just feel free to share what you're working on. So let's see, I have bright lights, I can't read my own handwriting. Bright lights, what did I write there? It looks like I wrote shore. Maybe I tried to write shone? Is shone a word? Am I crazy? Sure. Bright lights shone across the shambling bodies in the street. A car came to its stop. The battle was over and the neighborhood was silent except for the sound of a door closing and a suitcase being set down with a large thunk. Okay. Well, that was, that perfectly illustrated my point of, hey, judgment-free zone. They don't even have to be real words. But, yeah. If that's not encouraging of, hey, share your work. No one cares. I don't know what is. I like the thought, though. I like the idea that a character who's left people in charge finally returns and just sees like chaos in the street. So I know that there are ways that I can illustrate that better, but I'm looking forward to copying this from my notebook into my ending scene and like working with the sentiment of it. Kim said, well, this definitely has helped me decide something I've been wrestling with. Ooh, very curious. All right, I think we have one more prompt left, I think. So I was saying earlier that I love finding universal prompts that work for like any time period and genre. This one has a phone in it, so if you can find a way to twist it so it works for your story, definitely try it out. But if it doesn't quite fit with what you are working on right now, feel free to just keep going with whatever you are currently going on, or suggest your own prompt in this in the chat. And I think this is going to be... Actually, let me double check. Is this our last one? Is there something to tell me? Yeah! Wow, we are already almost at an hour. This has gone by so quickly. Okay, so this prompt is a wrong number calls your main character, but instead of hanging up, blank. Something happens. Ooh, and Kim shared some of her work. Okay, let's see. A flash of lightning arched towards the ground. I jumped back as I hit the smaller sized tree as it hit the smaller sized tree directly next to me. I could feel the electric sizzle in the air as if to say, this is your only warning. That's so intense. That's really fun. And super scary. Cool. Alright, so our final prompt is on the screen. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes, and in the meantime, I know there's a little bit of a delay. Feel free to share your work, and as soon as the timer goes off, I will read through all of the comments in chat. And yeah, Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have one timer. A 10-minute timer with about 1 minute and 10 seconds left.
1 minute and 10 seconds left. Vanessa? Hey girl! How are you? It's so good to see you at one of these streams. Also, I'm not sure, but could you guys hear like my jaw crack when I made that like Muppet face? I was like, hey! And I was like, oh, time is up. Alexa, stop. We were just on our final sprint. And I feel like we should do a bonus one because you just arrived. It feels too sad to be like, hi Vanessa, bye Vanessa. Party in the chat. All right. Let's see. What should our final sprint be? Oh. Honey! Matt, my husband, is here and just gave me like so much panic because he didn't say hi and I didn't know he was watching, and I just saw, hey there, I just wanted to let you know that your Uncle Bill is in the hospital. And I was just like, do I have an Uncle Bill? Why would you tell me in chat? Why wouldn't you call me? Oh my gosh. Whew. I'm glad that everyone is fine and you were just writing along with the prompts. Let's see, I'll read it out loud. Hey there, I just wanted to let you know that your Uncle Bill is in the hospital. I don't have an Uncle Bill? Sorry, I can't quite hear you. He took a spill on the stairs this morning. Which hospital? I'm on my way. Aw. That's really sweet. Matt says hi. No, that's for the prompt. I'm glad it was for the prompt, but yeah, I did panic. I don't know if you guys could see it on my face, but I was just like, what? No. Kim said hers is too long to share. Aw. If you wanna, if there's any like short snippets that you could pull out so that it could fit in the chat, feel free to do so. But I understand. Like I was scanning through what I wrote, not what I read, and I was trying to find something that I could just like pull out, pick a snippet. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So I have a character that's like, a part of her personality is she's like pretty like mean girl manipulative. So I ended up with kind of like a weird interaction, and it feels kind of awkward to read out loud, but it's what we do here. Okay, so I have her picking up the phone and just, in the name of simplifying, I won't read that part. So I have her saying, "What?" and was greeted with silence. "Is there someone there or not?" she asked, twisting the cord around her fingertips. "Who is it?" Yeah. Hi, I'm Dave. Is this Pizza Pizzas?" Dorcas smiled. She could feel how nervous he was through the telephone. Every word of his voice shook. Do you ever feel lonely, Dave?" she asked. What? Do you ever feel like no one really understands you? I'm ordering a pizza for my girlfriend, so, no? And then it goes on where they have like a weird exchange on the phone, and then the innkeeper comes in and hangs up. Let's see. Kim said, I do not know who you are, I replied, getting ready to tell him it was a wrong number. Yes, you do, and I know you are here. The door is open. Wait, sorry. The door is open. Come in and meet your destiny. The line went dead. What? That's fun. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to do one bonus sprint. Do you guys have any suggestions for prompts? If not, I have a random prompt generator. And I'm ready. Kim said, Paige, that was cool. Thanks. It's super rough. Whenever I end up doing dialogue, I feel like I just write the sentences and I don't end up writing all the like the in-between interactions of where it's just like dialogue, and that's something I always have to go in and edit. But I like, as the conversation continues, I think I like it more. Let's see. Alright, so I have a random first line generator, and I'm clicking the button right now. Okay. I don't know how, I guess that's what random generators do, but I don't know how I'm like personally going to use this one. It says half of the names on the list had already been crossed off. So the prompt is on the screen. I'm going to set a, ooh, then Kim just posted one. What about the mirror showed something different than what, Let's go with Kim since it's a suggested prompt. I always forget there's a delay, so sometimes I might not wait long enough for responses and stuff, so sorry about that. Alright, I'm going to set 10 minutes on the timer, and let's get writing. So, Alexa, set 10 minutes on the clock. I don't know if she'll respond to that, actually. Alexa, set a 10-minute timer.
2 hours, 16
No,
minutes.
not 2 hours and 16 minutes. No. Alexa, cancel timer.
2 hours, 16 minutes, and 10-second timer cancel.
Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay. Kim, oh my, I'm honored. Aw. Alright, let's see. The mirror showed something that was different than what? I thought of something fun. there was thunder off in the distance or something. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Thank you. Oof. Oliver, you're just gonna write. He's just stepping in, writing the rest of my story. Liz says, "Doggy!" This is Oliver. He's my writing buddy. And he's also scared of storms, and I think there was some thunder. He's shaking right now. Poor guy. So cute he is. He's a little Muppet. Raquel says, "Hi, Oliver." Says, "Hi, Oliver." Yeah, that's nice. Oh, don't shake. Kim says, "Hi, Oliver." Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Everything's fine. Alexa, how much longer on the timer?
You have one timer, a 10-minute timer, with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds
We have
left.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Oh, Kim says, "Oh crud, I'm not happy now." How can you be unhappy? And you're virtually hanging out with all these sweet writers, and there's also a puppy. There's also a tiny puppy. No, but for reals, sending you the good vibes. Alexa, stop. All right, feel free to finish up your sentences. All right, so that was the final prompt. Feel free to share any of your writing in the chat, no matter if it was from a prompt or not from a prompt. Definitely, it's been so fun, like, seeing all the snippets and stuff. Especially this spooky story that Kim's got going on. Oh, Kim, tell your daughter I say hi. Let's see. So I'm going to try to flip through and see if there is something I can read. Okay, so continuing the two characters who've gone off to investigate some magic stuff, I have basically something with the magic where it basically acts like Skype. So they have these like little compacts and they can communicate with each other through mirrors. So Kim, this prompt was like pretty perfect. But you know, I did start sitting here because it takes place in modern times, and I'm just like, why wouldn't they just use Skype? And maybe it's like a cell phone service thing. I don't know. So I have the one character and her love interest in a cabin, talking with the three witches who are left to take care of the inn that are back home. So that's where the story takes place. So I have Lucinda, Dorcas, and Hildegard gathered in front of the mirror. Melody kept it brief. We're here safe, and we have a lot to catch up on, she said. And directly behind her, the girls could see Austin in the background, shirtless. Hildegard was the first to gasp, her hands covering her mouth and her eyes widening. Dorcas raised an eyebrow. We certainly do have a lot to catch up on. So that scene gets funny and embarrassing, and I didn't blush too much reading about the shirtless love interest. Yeah, my handwriting got pretty messy because holding a puppy in my arms made it a little hard to write just with one hand. I mean, I guess you always write with one hand, but you know what I mean. Like, it was worth it, though, because I have a cute puppy in my arms. Liz says half of the names had already been crossed off. She was now down to 20 names. 20 names of desperate families. She was their last hope, but she could only take 10. Oh my gosh, Liz, that is so interesting. Really good use of the prompt, too. I like it. We basically had like two different alternate prompts for the last one, where it was like you could choose whatever one caught your fancy. That's so cool. Let's see, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Whoop. Do we have thunder? I don't hear it, but I'm guessing that he does, because, I don't know, like, I don't hear any thunder, so unless some other scary noises got him spooked, I'm not really sure, but sometimes I feel like, yeah, he's got, like, superior super puppy hearing. Okay, I know there's a really big delay, so I'm just, if I awkwardly just stop talking for a second, it's just because I want to make sure that the chat has a chance to catch up and I don't end the stream really abruptly. But we are at an hour and a half, and we're out of all of our prompts, and today has been so much fun. So thank you guys for hanging out and doing a little bit of writing. If you've enjoyed this stream and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button to support this YouTube channel. And I believe there is also a link to the Patreon page down below as well. And if you are a Florida local, feel free to, I was going to say Orlando local, but honestly, people from surrounding areas like hours away drive out to the Writers Atelier events, and like, in my opinion, they're always worth it. It's a wonderful writing community, and you can go to writersatelier.com to find out when the next events are happening. I think generally there's normally a potluck write-in once a month where it is this exact thing without the prompts, so it's free writing and 20-minute sprints, and you're in a room full of writers who are like excited and typing on their keyboards, and it's honestly, I cannot stress enough how amazing this community is. So definitely come check it out. Thank you for hanging out for an hour here today, or an hour and a half here today. Let's see. Before I end the stream, Kim shared in regards to this mirror prompt, I blinked and she was gone, as if she was never really there in the first place. Ooh. Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out, and we will, it's the first Thursday of every month at 6:30, these live streams take place, so I hope to see you guys all again. Good luck with your stories, and yeah, thanks for hanging out. Oh, wrong screen. That's seamless transition. Ba-ba-da-ba. Thanks for watching everyone, and good luck on your stories.